Hey guys, how's it going tonight? Just hanging out with you. Wanted to make a quick video. I had some things I wanted to share with you. I've just been busy. I've been going through my, getting stuff in, sending stuff out. For you guys that don't know me, I just joined a Facebook group that specializes in buying and trading video game items, more notably vintage items and collectible video games and whatnot. And so for you guys that are just checking out my YouTube channel, basically this is what I do for a hobby. I buy, sell, trade video games, and basically what I do is the proceeds go to adding to my collection, and currently I call that Project Free for me. You know, so yeah, so I haven't had, I've been really busy. I'm getting ready to move up to New Hampshire to be a little closer to, I also have an online business, and that's good. And I'm moving to New Hampshire because because it's the type of work that I do. It'd be better for me there. So so basically I get a lot of stuff in, and I don't usually don't make videos of the online stuff that I get because it's just not that special. Most of the time it's just below retail type stuff, and it's very marginal type meat on the bone, as to say, and so it's just not that interesting. But this one was a pretty good one. So this past week I was on an online venue, and I just happened to be looking at a post, and this individual wanted $35 for a Super Nintendo system with 6 games that they did not list. So for $35, I said, all right, I'll take a chance on it. And I do that quite a bit. I mean, this is what I do is also, it's a game of chance and gamble. And I'm not afraid to take a chance on stuff. I mean, hell, it said it was in very good condition, and so I'll show you. I'm actually pleased. I'm actually pleased for $35. So for $35, I get yeah, it's in very good condition. It's a Super Nintendo console. It's got some discoloration on it. It's a little dirty, but it's in good structural shape. I mean, there's no cracks or any damage to the unit or anything. So I mean, it's decent. It came with that. It came with RF adapter, factory Nintendo AV cables, and I mentioned, oh yeah, it came with 2 controllers. They're a little bit. They're factory Super Nintendo controllers. They're a little bit discolored. One of them is anyway, but seem to be in good shape. So I'm gonna give those a try to see if they they play well, or if they need to be cleaned. And then the games, which the games were really awesome. I mean, he did not specify what the games were, but I said, well, that's better for me because I love a surprise, and I'm glad that I did. So the 6 games were Bulls versus Blazers, okay, Super Mario World. All these are in really nice condition too. Donkey Kong Country with the dust cover. Mortal Kombat 2 with the dust cover. And I've never actually had one of these before. I've gotten a lot of these games, but never have gotten this one. It's the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the Ultimate Fighting game with the dust cover. And this will be my first one of these that I've ever gotten. Was that? And then I guess one of the better ones. I've never gotten this either. This is Street Fighter 2 or Street Fighter Alpha 2. That's a first for me. So we got that. But the cool thing is it came with It came with kind of a bunch of cool shit. Like manuals and stuff. Okay. So it came with like this poster, which, I don't know. I never had a Super Nintendo as a kid. I only had the NES, but I mean, I talked to this guy after he sent it to me to thank him, and apparently this is the stuff he had when he was a kid. So it had like this cool poster, like Star Fox poster, and on the back is like Donkey Kong, kind of neat. So I thought that was kind of cool. We got that. It came with, I guess we had the instruction manual for the Super Nintendo, or the warning. Oh yeah, then we had, no, this is the actual instruction manual for the Super Nintendo. Came with that, which is kind of neat. The Mortal Kombat 2 instruction booklet for the game. The Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 this is in fairly decent shape. You can tell it's not too terribly abused. Now the second one, the Mortal Kombat 2, has some condition issues, but for the most part, it's in good shape. This right here, I don't know what the hell this is. Huh. I'm not a pedophile, but this is like, apparently, the Olsen twins, when they were, maybe this guy had a crush on him back in the 90s, but that's what that is. I don't know how that's got to do with the Nintendo, but whatever. That's cool. I'll take it. And then, this is kind of neat. I'd never seen this, but apparently it's the Mortal Kombat 2 Pocket Codes book. And it's kind of thick. I mean, it's got all this stuff in it and everything, so that's kind of neat. But so yeah, I mean, I haven't even played. Oh, it's missing the power cord. I guess the guy forgot to put in the power cable. But I messaged him and told him if he found the power cable and sent it to me, I'd be happy to pay for the shipping on that, because this stuff's such a. I mean, basically. I could take Donkey Kong Country and Mario World and pay for everything here. I mean, you know, and the rest would be free. So, yeah, $35 all day long. So I feel like that was a pretty good deal on that. Yeah, I was surprised. I really was. There was a part of me that was like, you know, I just had faith. You know, part of me was like, oh, they're going to be all sports titles. But, you know, when it comes to, like, people posting things like that, you never know. I mean, there's all kinds of, I mean, people just don't want something anymore. It's taking up room. They just want to get rid of it. Sometimes people don't always see the same value that you and I and the other people in the community might see in things. So it's always good to like check out places like, you know, eBay or like Amazon or Craigslist, because you just never know exactly what people are getting rid of. And it's just something to keep to consider when looking. But so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate your guys' input. And I look forward to talking to you. Have a great weekend. Don't drink too many beers. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Have a good weekend.